6 changes. If Madden 23 Ultimate Team makes these 6 changes, the game will be in an incredible position to succeed. Now, without wasting any time, let's get straight into change number 1, and change number 1 is associated with solo challenges. Now, there's kinda 2 different aspects of solos that I'd love to see EA Sports clean up on before Madden 23. And the first one is that for some reason, EA Sports has a weird obsession with making solos that are unplayable to certain consumers. As you guys can see right here, the Wildcard Wednesday sequence is a perfect example of this. And now, the way these solos work is simple. Every single week, you can get a new tier, which is going to slowly advance you to the boss tiers like tier 12, tier 16, which are going to be giving you free players. But instead of allowing you to get new content and players that are usable every 4 weeks, instead what you're going to be getting if you started Madden 22 late is you're going to be getting lower overall cards. Let's say, for example, you bought the game maybe 2 months ago and you played through 4 weeks of these solos, you'd be getting this pack right here, the tier 4 pack. And in this pack, you're going to be getting Wildcard Wednesday players that came out in week number 4 of Madden Ultimate Team. So you're going to be getting like 87 overall players, whereas if you were up to date with the solos and maybe you were getting up to like tier number 28, you'd be getting cards that are like 97s and actually usable. So this set of solos right here, as well as some other sequences in this game, are basically useless to anyone that didn't get Madden 22 in like the first week or 2 it came out. I think EA Sports has to take this out of the game. They gotta make it so solo challenges are worth it regardless of when you started Madden Ultimate Team by taking out these like time sensitive rewards. Now, the second thing I would love to see tweaked with solo challenges is some more depth and creativity when it comes to these challenges. One example that I think was kind of cool was the most feared solos. Right here, if you played through these challenges and you got like a very specific amount of stars, you unlocked a secret sequence. And that was these Multiverse of Terror solos that you guys can see right here. So I think if EA Sports adds more like hidden solo challenges, maybe some like really difficult challenges that give you crazy rewards, that could be kind of cool just to spice it up. I feel like solos are kind of too similar year over year. Spice it up, add some hidden challenges, maybe put in a challenge that's incredibly hard to complete, but if you get it, you get like a super overpowered pack. Stuff like that could be cool and spice up solos. Let's move into change number 2. Now, this is a simple one, but I think it could be met with backlash. I think EA Sports has to take speed chemistries out of this game. As you guys can see right here on my deep route specialist, on my in the zone strategy cards, I was getting +1 speed. Same is gonna go with brawler and sprinter. If you guys played in Madden 21, you could get +1 speed by adding these specific chemistries to your cards, which in my opinion provides almost 0 positive aspects to the game. Like, the only thing this does is it makes it closer to Madden dying. Let's say, for example, EA Sports took the speed chemistries out of the game. That wouldn't change like the proportion of speed you're going to see between players. In fact, I think it would actually add a bit of creativity to these cards. As you guys can see right here, I got Calvin Johnson, Randy Moss, Cooper Kupp. They're all up to 99 speed, but that's only accomplished through strategy cards, whereas other players like Tyreek Hill would get 99 speed without strategy cards, but there's less reason to use them on your team. Now, there's really almost 0 positives to adding speed boost to strategy cards. Allow us to boost up other stats, that's all fine and cool, but giving a speed boost kind of just makes the game die a little bit quicker, and it actually takes out some of the differentiation between some of these cards. Let's look at wide receiver right here for that example. So I got Calvin Johnson to 99 speed, I got Cooper Kupp to 99 speed, I got Randy Moss to 99 speed, but those players right there are getting boosted up with a +1 speed card, and that's essentially going to mean they have the highest speed in this game, whereas other players like Tyreek Hill, who actually gets up to 99 speed without strategy cards, is almost like not getting rewarded because everyone else can get that same speed, and it kind of takes out some of the differentiation between cards in my opinion. So just take out speed chems, there's almost no reason for it. Change 3 right here, this is going to take us back to my heyday of Madden, and it's probably something that maybe some of you guys watching this video have no clue about. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that have yet to navigate to this draft section right here of Madden Ultimate Team, and I don't blame you. There's almost 0 reason to, but I think EA Sports has to change that. This was so fun back in the day. Now, honestly, this isn't even something new I want EA Sports to add to the game. There was something back in the day called, I want to say, Tuesday night drafts, and if you guys played this draft mode on Tuesday, you had the chance to earn specific and unique rewards. Now, in my opinion, what I think would be really cool is, let's say, for example, on a specific night of the week, we're just going to roll with Tuesday here for this example. On a Tuesday, maybe you have an opportunity to draft one lineup, and with that one lineup, if you can win maybe like 10 games in a row, maybe there's like a custom specific master card you're going to get on your Madden Ultimate Team account if you win 10 games in a row. Now, obviously, this would be super challenging. You can only draft one time, which means you only have one opportunity to win 10 games in a row. If you do it, you get some crazy master card. If you win like 8 games, 7 games, whatever it may be, there should also be some other unique rewards to that. I think EA Sports has to build on this draft mode. It's such a fun way, in my opinion, to integrate Madden casual and competitive players, because in this mode right here, you actually don't get to select your specific playbooks that you're comfortable in. You only get 1 of 3 choices for offense and 1 of 3 choices for defense. So most of the time, people are kind of experimenting things. It's a good casual game mode, and in my opinion, I think they should bring back Tuesday night drafts. That was so fun. Add some custom rewards. Add like a master player you get if you win 10 games in a row. Maybe you only get 1 opportunity to draft in Tuesday night drafts. That'd be a kind of cool like a event style thing that EA Sports should really consider adding to the game. Change 4, this is something that people have been absolutely begging for. Add another little drop down menu right here. We got squads, we got drafts. Add another one right under there called practice mode. I'm sure everyone that plays Madden Ultimate Team would like practice mode. There's almost zero downside to it. It's kind of cool. Let's say, for example, you pick up a new card, you can kind of test out that card in there, see what they're good at, see what they're bad at. Corners, wide receivers, safeties, whatever it may be. In practice mode, you can kind of take a look at those cards, because if you're playing like head-to-head seasons or weekend league, it's pretty rare to like look at your offensive line and look at your defensive line to see who's actually doing well. But in practice mode, you can kind of take a bit more of an in-depth look at your team. You can scheme up plays. It's kind of a cool thing, and it should be a super simple fix. I think everyone wants that back. Change number 5 right here has to do with head-to-head seasons. I feel like in head-to-head seasons, EA Sports has stopped innovating, and they've stopped making it feel like you're actually like leading a team to try and win the Super Bowl. So here are just kind of like a couple of examples that I think it'd be cool to add some more depth to the head-to-head seasons mode. Now, the first one is something that MLB The Show has, and I think it's kind of cool. I think what you can maybe do as you progress through these rewards and divisions is maybe you have like a custom stadium creator, and as you progress through the rewards and divisions, maybe you get hired a legendary tier. What that would do is it would maybe add some more fans to your stands, and the more fans you have in the stands, the more coins you get for playing a game. If you're on a win streak, more fans are going to be there. For the Super Bowl, there's going to be more fans there. You can customize your stadium. Maybe as you level up, you can add more seats. There's a bunch of cool stuff that EA could do to kind of integrate a season with maybe even like MUT levels as well, to make it kind of cool and allow you to maybe earn coins based on how you upgrade your stadium and stuff like that. They could even add some paid elements, which I know EA Sports loves. So if you're watching this video, EA Sports, you can make some money off of this as well. So there you go. But it would also be cool for no money spent players. I think it would be cool if they just add some more depth to the season mode. Right now, you just play the games. It's cool, but it would be nice if there was more depth. Maybe Stadium Creator could be a cool way to do that. I'm sure there's a lot of other stuff they could come up with. I'm not the one that's paid the big bucks to try and make these changes. They are, so I would love to see if they kind of added more depth to head-to-head seasons. And if you made it to this point in the video, I would appreciate it if you scroll down and drop a like. And while you're down there, let me know in the comment section what changes you like that I talked about, maybe some of the changes you didn't like, as well as maybe some changes you have as well. Let me know in the comments. I try and reply to all comments. Then change number 6 right here is just more creative level rewards, man. I feel like some of the coolest stuff in this game are these special packs that you guys get for leveling up. I would love to see EA Sports add way more of these. Maybe we get packs with coins every like 2 levels or every 3 levels, whatever it may be, because right now there's really only like 4 packs you guys can open up with coins every 50 levels. Also, the rewards are kind of boring. Like, I don't want like an uncommon strategy item at level 40. That's kind of boring. I would love to see more creative stuff right here. Maybe some custom level up pack. It probably isn't that hard to make custom level up packs, so in my opinion, I think the MUT level rewards has to kind of change, and it has to change more creatively. As you guys can see, a lot of the stuff that I'm kind of suggesting is just more creativity. The common trend you guys are probably noticing in this video, and the word that I continue to say a lot, is creativity. Creativity is going to be good for this game. I would love to see them get creative with drafts, get creative with level rewards, get creative with head-to-head seasons, and then we also have kind of some of the other, I guess, more rudimentary stuff like strategy cards with the speed boost, and then practice mode. So yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, scroll down and drop a like, and until next time, I'm out. Peace.